Is that?
That's a steak.
Done?
Oh my God.
It's medium rare.
The internal temperature is medium rare.
Last week I received what is probably the pinnacle of toaster technology, the precipice, the peak, the best toaster money can really buy. This is the Revolution toaster from Revolution Cooking. It's a smart toaster. It's got a touch screen where you can select what you want to toast and how much you want it toasted. And best of all, as many of you pointed out in the comments of my last video, no more jump scares because it smoothly elevates your toast when it's done. The only catch is it's $300, which is a lot of money to spend on a toaster. So I wanted to see how it compared to a more humble toaster. So I went on Amazon, I found the top reviewed toaster, and I bought it. This is the Bread King toaster. It comes in at just under $30 and it has thousands of 5-star reviews. It's also about as standard as a toaster gets. So today I'm gonna be toasting a bunch of toastable items to see if this $300 toaster is really worth your money, or just your awe at looking at the shininess of it. That's really what I do most of the time. You can just catch me standing in the kitchen, leaning over the counter, batting my eyelashes at it. Am I attracted to a toaster? No. To make this a bit more scientific, in addition to my own opinions, I've enlisted the help of my roommate Will, who will be doing a blind taste test of everything I toast today. So without further ado, let's toast. Cheers. Get it? Toast. Bread, it's fresh, a little over medium toasted. How many settings are there? There are 6 settings. I think the hardest thing about this is gonna be comparing actually what the settings on this dial are to the brownness on this thing, but I'm just gonna put this on 4 and start. The smart toaster has a countdown timer on it, so I know how long it's gonna take. This is really gonna be a surprise. Oh, it's done. Out. Oh. And that's done shortly after. So this is the toast out of the smart toaster, and this is the toast out of the regular toaster. The regular toaster cuts off a bit before the top, whereas the smart toaster goes almost all the way up. How does it taste? Because to be honest, I can't see why there would be a difference. That sure is toast. All right, let's try the other one now. There is not much difference. I want to say the flavor of the bread is retained a little more in this, but that could just entirely be a placebo effect. If I had to pick one, I would pick the Revolution.
This one's crunchier on the bottom. I would pick this one, only because the bottom of this one is too crunchy, and the top isn't all that crunchy. Like, it feels one-sided. I really don't taste enough of a difference to make an informed decision.
It's me. So these are mostly frozen. I'm gonna see how these two toasters cook from frozen. Waffle, frozen, let's go with medium. Start. They both get very hot very fast. This toaster just in the middle of the cycle turned all the heating elements off for a second, and then I think turned them on again. There's definitely some like cooking pattern going on in here. That's not just heat up food. Toast in the waffle. And it's done. They both kind of got mushed at the bottom. The cooking on both of them is pretty similar. Even though they look very similar in how much they were cooked, this one feels a little undercooked. I do think this did a little bit better, but not 10 times better.
I'm gonna try the left one first. It feels pretty evenly cooked. This one feels much more cooked, much more solid. This side of the waffle is like too hot to touch, and this side of the waffle is fine. I like the crunch on this one more. It's not overdone. This one I think is overdone. This one looks more overdone, but it's not. What the f?
Oh, that's not done. So the difference between a little over 3 and 4 is like cutting the cooking time in half. That doesn't make any sense. Hot. Ow. Ow. So let's taste test the English muffins, or as they call them in England, muffins. Oh, this toaster looks on the surface like it completely cooked this English muffin, but the crunch on this one was more pronounced. So I don't know what's happening. This one actually is better, I want to say.
Oh, I'm gonna eat the right one first. Oh, that's a hot English muffin. Yeah, this one tastes overdone. I don't know if it's to do with the way it was toasted, but this one is the one that I would want to eat more often.
But we've toasted all these normal things that you put in a toaster. I want to see how these toasters do against something else.
Oh no.
How's a steak dinner sound to you? This is a very cheap steak.
It's like a steak had a child with a burger. Can you imagine if it rejected it?
Steak detected. Please remove steak from toaster. Oh yeah. No,
Take
that
it
is
and
gonna
die.
fling it up. I didn't even consider that.
Tub with it.
That's not done.
That is not done.
All right.
That's definitely a bit done. Oops.
Oh,
Oh,
what happened?
it didn't jump. It's definitely cooking. I'm putting it back in.
That doesn't look raw at all anymore.
Yeah, that looks like a steak.
Is that?
That's a steak.
Done?
Oh my god.
It's medium rare.
The internal temperature is medium rare. Scary.
That looks.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's cut these open. Let's see how they taste.
I wouldn't say this one's well done,
there's still some
but
meat in there.
it's definitely medium.
And this is definitely a bit more medium rare.
Yeah. All right, do we eat it?
Let's try it. Yeah.
It's still disgusting.
Not good.
It's a really bad steak. I kind of want to try a nice steak in the toaster. Like marinate it? I definitely don't think the toasters let us down.
No.
I think the choice of steak let us down more than the toasters. For sure.
I should have bought a more expensive steak.
I mean, there's always next time.
Overall, I would say there's not a huge difference between these two toasters.
I really think that I wouldn't call out the fact that they were made with different toasters.
Yeah. With this one, the main thing you're getting is predictability in terms of how your toast is gonna come out. This does cook toast a little faster, and I think overall the toast is more evenly cooked, but not 10 times faster and 10 times more evenly cooked. Links to both of these toasters will be down in the description below. This toaster, while it's overkill, it's probably the best toaster money can buy. If you wanna save a few bucks, this is honestly a very good toaster. It did the job.
This one wins the award for best toaster.
Yeah.
This one wins the award for most toaster.
For the money.
Yeah.